All right, guys. This is just a quick. Let me reduce this just a little bit. This right here. Hello. All right, that's good. All right, this here is a quick report about something that been in this game for a long time before mod 16 or whatever. This bug here have been in this particular instance for about 7 months or whatever. Maybe like 4, 5, 6 modules. These guys have been stuck in there. It wasn't two people. Now it's actually two people. It used to be one guy, and it used to be a troll or troll runt or something like that. Now it's actually a healer or healer or whatever. I don't know. And it is two people stuck in there. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing right now. Oh my god. Okay, no homo. That's some gay stuff. Alright guys, I do not know what those two troll runs are doing over there. Alright, so this here is a bug. It been here for a long time. Uh, can you guys please work on this? To solve this, simply just remove this tower or something. Um, yeah, just remove the tower. Then they don't have to get stuck in there. But and then there's a barrel right here because we cannot move on because these guys are stuck in there. We cannot activate these because we are in combat, obviously, and they are stuck in there. They don't want to fight. And I don't know what these guys did to pull this guy out. Um, and then the other guy is still stuck in there. So things like that with like people being stuck in walls. Um, I don't know. When problem like this show up, you guys can just remove this entire thing. Like just remove it. Okay, if you guys are not able to like fix it, just go ahead and remove it and then put the barrel somewhere easier. Like make that a freebie because it's not really the player's fault. It's the actual developer's fault that it can solve this issue, the collider stuff. So I don't want to spend time making video about it. I'm just gonna stream this and just let you guys know what's up. Actually, maybe I'm just gonna continue streaming then. So yeah, so guys, pretty much that's all I want to say right now. As for my, actually, when I'm talking about my game, I'll actually like do that in the actual uh software or whatever I'm using. But you guys can see these poor noobs over here. Everybody all noobish, running around looking all fancy and stuff. And these guys want their AD. As you can see, this control wizard here is not gonna leave unless she get her AD. This little tiefling. And then look at this beautiful cleric. She too want her AD. Look how I know she worked very hard all day and she have like 2, 3 kids. Oh man, there we go. We got the guy out of the wall. I don't know how that happened, but it looks like these guys have sort of gotten used to the bugginess that they've actually figured out ways to solve these issues, and that's a little disgraceful for a game that been out for 4 years. And I'm not being toxic, to be honest. I'm not insulting you guys. I'm just stating facts here, because that bug over there been here for a very long time. And I'm sure you guys actually, when you play this game, I know you guys play the game. So when you play this game, I'm sure you guys have entered this map and you guys have seen that before. So because it's been here for a long time, there's a huge chance that you guys should have seen that. And I'm sure other people already reported about that. So uh, yeah, guys. So also, I did a little report on Oath, the MMO, indie MMO that was about to be released. I think by the end of this year, like the little open beta, and there was an issue with the Oath game, with the artists and the developers. The developers being little kids. Like I get sometimes when I play this game. Uh, And so yeah, so the issue of oath is still hovering, because right now we can see that the company is unable to actually release the video that they promised for after about 2-3 weeks now. All right, he done with his mobile. I'm gonna drop mine. It's so yeah, it been about 2, 3, 4 weeks, about a month or whatever. Nah, not a month. I'm kind of like doing an overkill here, guys. But it's been a long time in a sense. So oath, I've been on that Discord. I just left. Hold up. Yeah, I think I just left that Discord yesterday night. That's because like I really wasn't seeing anything happening. Like I don't know. Like I thought something would really like I thought these guys would actually be working to like prove us wrong, but nothing to be honest. It's actually true, I feel like, and because they release a GIF or whatever that you prefer to call it, and the GIF was just absolute garbage because it was the same thing. It was the same one that it released earlier, and the only difference in it was an astro came from the sky and dropped down behind one of the trash ad, and boom, that was everything. That was like the big update they made. A freaking astro projectile just dropping down, and that was just very frustrating and pathetic for a company that took that much money. It had like 500 backers. Now I actually have about 200 backers, and those backers are actually people who are just who are like, man, I better get something. I'm not leaving unless I get something. I'm sure that's how those backers are right now. So that's oath, and you guys can check out our Discord if you want to listen to some people like just whine and complain about it. But I'm not in the mood right now to be letting all those toxic stuff bother me. And this instance, I mean, this particular area here is not as tough as it used to be, because earlier the boss used to just spawn ads after ads, and or maybe like the guys I'm with right now, they are just really strong. Who knows? But this part of the map used to be super buggy with like a spam mode on the bus, and it was nice that we actually took care of the bus first. Man, all right, I actually can't stop myself. I'm gonna talk about my game just a little bit. Right now, where I am right now, I can rig my characters pretty good, pretty easily. I mean, it's not that easy, but I know how to do it. I've kind of like a little bit perfected it. The humanoid type, and 4 limbs. Any creature with like 4 limbs, I can actually rig that, and that's pretty cool, right? The only thing that I'm having a little bit of like it's not like it's a problem. It's just that sometimes when I haven't like experienced something, I'm a little afraid, and that's animating. I'm not. I've animated in Unity and it was absolute garbage. That's why I'm afraid that I might like be a little more trash when it comes to animating anywhere else. So I never messed around with Blender yet. So Blender animation yet. So that's that's what I'm gonna try to do, because that's the stage I'm at right now, and I'm trying to avoid it. I don't know, like doing some random stuff, uh, like working on my documentation and stuff like that, because like making games is not all about just going there and just putting stuff together. It's all about like planning and stuff like that, and I don't know what we are doing here, but yeah, look, you see these guys know the ins and out now, like when you play something like this for a while, you have no other choice than to you know cut the corners and stuff. All right, let's do this, because the dev themselves seems to be cutting a corner. Am I right, guys? So I'm gonna be absolutely honest when I play Neverwinter, because I really have nothing to lose right now. I've kind of, I don't know, not giving up on the game, but I'm just my hands are off, to be honest. Like I'm not that type of person who's gonna be super uh, positive about a game because it's the positivity. Oh my god, I gotta arrest this guy. The positivity time is actually over, to be honest. Um, and Magic the Gathering, the game that Crypto is working on right now, uh, that they actually put this game on maintenance mode, even though they are making a good amount of money. I presume, I assume, and stuff like that. Because I'm sure a lot of people pay money on this game. A lot of people, like, you can see the mounts, like here's the fact, right? Like look into the auction house, go to mount, okay, go to like legendary, okay, look, well, I think that they insignias, like look how many legendaries are out here. Okay, that's how you know, like there are either or crazy amount of people on owning VIP right now, which is pretty hard to get, or there are just a lot of people just buying this stuff trying to sell them on the auction house. So for a game with like legendary stuff being like that much, and they are not that rare, like it's not like they are rare, like you can finding one is actually gonna mean anything special, you know. They are all out there because um, there's just one way to get it, and that way is true, like buying it. And from what I see right now, with like it with a lot of it being out there, it's probably because a ton of people are already bought it, right? And they're trying to make AD out of it and stuff like that. So when it comes to making money, okay, this is a D&D title game, right? So a lot of people who play at grown-ups, that means like they work and they make money, to be honest. And so forking some cash over, right, isn't really a problem for them. And so those are all evidence that I'm talking about when I say this game is making more money than it should be, to be honest. Because they like you guys can cut corners like this, man. You guys can put Neverwinter on his side and then go work on D&D, even though like you guys, I don't know, Wizard of the Coast consider Neverwinter like special because that's why the company got hired, Cryptic got hired. And again, I feel like D&D online uh, could have probably like gotten this opportunity, but then again, they don't have anything to show off the type of mechanics that they can do because like they did give an attempt to like making like an action based game, but it's really old school, to be honest. And that's why I think that's why they didn't get a gig, the guys who make a D&D online. uh, and then there's Neverwinter Online, which is a D&D, and so that's how it is. And Cryptic now is working on Magic the Gathering. And to be honest, I'm still saying this. Like I know a lot of Neverwinter streamers are gonna hop onto that Magic the Gathering stick. Okay, the hype and stuff like that. And it's not like I'm discouraging anybody. I'm just gonna say that this particular game right now, what you see right now right here with me being one shotted, okay, it's a decent example of what Cryptic can do, okay. So prepare yourself because in the future when Magic the Gathering comes out, first off it's gonna be pay to win, and then there are gonna be Chinese farmers, and then the game is gonna just collapse on itself because there are gonna be a ton of bugs in it. To be honest, if Neverwinter cannot, if Cryptic cannot handle a third-person game like this, imagine them trying to handle a top-down, I don't know, asymmetric, whatever type of game. I don't know which type of. Actually, the camera is not gonna be an issue, but I'm sure like there's a whole nother level of spatial awareness and like calculation and stuff that have to go on between like the two transition, like from a top down perspective to like third person. Those are like two different things. even though they might look the same. You are working with like two axes on a top down for the most part, and then you are working with like three axes for the camera in a point of view, from the perspective of that. And I don't know. I don't think the game is gonna be good. So that's how it is. Neverwinter right now is just on a burner. It's on maintenance mode, and they are just because like a ton of people really like DnD, right? That's the only thing that is fueling the game right now as well. And because like there are a ton of people also making like angry videos and all that stuff, that all contributes, right, to publicity. I know somebody says this a lot. Actually, it's Kali Go who says this a lot. Uh, a little publicity is better than no publicity at all. So that's how it is. Like even if you make an angry video about Neverwinter, you are still like kind of like supporting them in a sense. And so that's there, right? So guys, what else am I gonna be talking about? So I'm stuck on the animation part of my game right now. I'm trying to make the intro part, and I'm working on this solo. And yesterday I was actually on the interwebs just looking for other artists. Like I really need artists so that I can speed up my process. For programming part, like don't worry about it. Like when I sit down on a script, I can handle everything quite well. It's just that I need to take time off to learn stuff like Photoshop, to like learn stuff like Blender. Like those are all the things that are like taking a long time for me to actually get my game through. What are we doing here? Yeah. What you gonna do when I do yeah. I'm gonna change my playlist. Actually, I'm kind of getting bored of that music. They're kind of getting stuck in my head. Alright. Falendra is supposed to do some weird stuff here. There we go. I mean, this game is not like the game doesn't look bad. The mechanic isn't that bad. The math behind the mechanics is just absolute garbage. The way in which you guys are using the system is just really bad. But the game itself, like it's a 4 year, 5 year, 6 years game. It's a finished game, to be honest. It's just that like you guys are making way more bugs, and you guys are just overdoing stuff, like starting from scratch, just making way too much work for yourself than you should, in a sense. Like, and I don't know. All right, so guys, I'm gonna like actually let's just kill this dragon, and then I'm gonna end the stream here. Actually, uh, I'm gonna actually start thinking about how I can start animating my models and actually make the goddess or whatever that is actually gonna help introduce the game to the player. And I hope I can actually model that really fast. What you gonna do? Oh my god, you can't do this. Oh yeah. Like with Dungeons and Dragons, I think Neverwinter got a ton of dragons. I know people complain about dragons. I think they got a ton of dragons, but the story in this, I mean the lore, the dungeons lores and stuff in this game are not like, they don't feature the dragon. They don't feature them. They feature something else. Like in this case, we actually have like Valendra, right? and this is her dragon, like she own a dragon, right? It's not like these dragons are actually like mythical creatures that like have like their own like domains and like stuff like that. Like it's not like Leos or Lost Mouth type of thing. um do we have to like beat? And I don't know, maybe that's why you guys want more like Leos or Lost Mouth, where like you actually have like meanings. I mean, you actually have like big dragon bosses instead of them being like low low mini boss, like I don't know, like PvE type of stuff. Um, I'm sure you guys want like actual meaning to them. And when I make my game, that's what I actually try to do, and it's really ambitious what I'm trying to go for. And I'm not gonna say I can do it per se, but with enough dedication and enough time spent on it, I'll actually be able to do something close in a sense to what a D&D game should actually be. Um, so when you see me playing Neverwinter, it's just because I want to make content, just because I gotta keep that YouTube algorithm. I gotta keep it running. So my channel do go on like the borrow, because when you're making a game, like you don't just release update back to back to back. You actually need to like spend time making this stuff, and they are not that easy. So I can't release back to back video if I was to actually go for on solo dev mode. What you gonna do when it yeah. Oh man, that's not good. So I bought another insignia. If you guys look at my mailbox, you actually see a light up, because I just bought another insignia. What you gonna do when it in a minute? Oh my god, stop doing this, Valendra. Stop messing around. You always messing around. Boy. You know what I found funny? A lot of people who are really into high quality character graphics that play MMO usually don't look at a character that much. Um, like if you're a good MMO player, you usually like try to take your camera all the way back instead of like having it this close. You want to have your camera like all the way. Some people actually take that camera so far back that you just can't even see your character. And this is how most MMO are. Like Guild War, for example, like the cameras are like so far that you can't really see your character. But still, people want to have like cosmetic and stuff like that, and I find that really funny. Oh man. There we go. You finally did it. Finally got yourself destroyed. What you gonna do? About you? And I got an AR. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get him. Nice. You're gonna do that ugly ass cussing. And I got an AR. Oh yeah. Oh. I usually forget to open this second box. I think I have like 20 different keys for this instance. That's good. Alright guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video.